We're not stressed. 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 We're really stressed. We're pretty stressed. Not gonna lie. It's playoff time. You know, honestly, I think the weirdest part, truthfully, is the fact that I had this season written off. I was like, middle of July, they lost 10 in a row. I was like, all right, don't gotta worry about playoffs. Cool. Cutscene. Gotta worry about playoffs now. Game one. Let me get this TikTok live set up too. But, you know, here we go. Yeah. Playoff baseball. I mean, there's nothing like it. Whether you like baseball or not. I mean, like, whether you're a baseball fan or not. I think the playoff time in baseball is, like, the best version of baseball. Honestly, like, it just is. So, first pitch in, like, 3 minutes, I think? All right. So we've got Tarek Skubal on the mound for the Tigers. I mean, who is, in my opinion, the best pitcher in baseball? Like, I don't think it's even particularly close. And then you've got Gavin Williams. You got Big Rig, who has had an unbelievable finish to the season. I mean, an actually unbelievable finish to the season. Looked absolutely dominant down the stretch. Updating games and stuff. Anyways, carry on. But yeah, it's... I feel like this was kind of the worst case scenario for the Guardians. I mean, and I feel like this is, when I say worst case scenario, I mean, like, listen, I don't think anybody expected the Guardians to be here. So the fact that they're here is unbelievable. But, you know, having to go and beat a team 3 times, I mean, what you're talking about, 3 series, but you're playing essentially up to, like, 9 games in 3 weeks. It's hard enough to beat a team twice in 2 weeks, and they got to go 3 times in 3 weeks. You've also got the pressure off the Tigers now. They don't have to worry about, are we getting into the playoffs? It's just purely go play baseball. Will they play looser? Will they stop? I mean, you could tell that the Tigers were pressing. You could tell. They were pressing. So, I don't know. And you get, I mean, again, the best case scenarios for the Guardians was going to be if the Astros had won the second to last game of the season. Tigers had lost, Astros had won. It would have forced the Tigers to play Tarek Skubal. Tigers going to be batting first in Progressive Field. We're about ready to for first pitch with Gavin Williams on the mound. Big Rig, 3.06 ERA, over 167 and 2/3 innings, First pitch swung on by Meadows, sent out to left field. Stephen Kwan settles under it. One pitch, one out. Great start for Gavin Williams. Shout out to everybody joining over on TikTok. Gonna lose my mind. I am. It doesn't matter whether this game goes good or bad. I'm gonna lose my mind either way. So, welcome. Williams comes in, fastball, curveball, sweeper, cutter, sinker, changeup. He doesn't really throw the changeup. It's really a 5-pitch. As Williams the pitch. And second pitch swung on, grounded over to shortstop, and Ramirez throws out Gleyber Torres. So Gavin Williams, 2 pitches, 2 outs. A great start for Big Rig. Remember that last game of the season? We had basically throughout I don't want to say the B team, but it was the B team. We started our 6th starter, Logan Allen. We played a lot. I mean, we played all the young guys. I mean, everybody got to bat. I mean, it was still an 11-inning game, but like the bullpen's been rested. There's a bullpen that we have leaned on a lot. So Kate Smith didn't pitch. Hunter Gaddis didn't pitch. As there's a pitch, top of the zone. First one taken by Detroit. And it clips the top of the strike zone. Is batting third for the Tigers. Kerry Carpenter up to bat. 26 homers on the season. Pitch from Williams. Curveball swung on. And there's a base hit for the Tigers. Kerry Carpenter loops one into right field. And the youngster, Jonathan Rodriguez, just bungles and fumbles it. And Kerry Carpenter's going to get to second. That's a single that's going to be advanced on an error. And not a great start for Jonathan Rodriguez, who was brought onto the roster. He actually started the last 2 games of the series. And played well. I mean, had a homer. Looked confident out there, and looks like the playoff atmosphere getting to him. Like, off the heel of his glove, almost lost it for a second time, and now just like that, after 2 pitches and 2 outs, now the Tigers have a runner in scoring position for the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. That looked like, by the way, a curveball from Gavin Williams. It was kind of middle. It was kind of middle. As that pitch inside, 1-0 your count. We're live over on Twitch as well, twitch.tv/GameSpot Sports. Shout out to everybody joining live on TikTok. Live on TikTok for the first time. If you're watching along, you're going to see kind of the same thing over on Twitch as Torkelson loops one, and the Tigers, after a disastrous start, are going to get on the board first. Great job, Jonathan Rodriguez. Really good job, young man. I'd pull him right now. I'd say you are not going to get to be a part of this baseball team if you're going to have errors on simple plays. You don't get to be here anymore. Have a great time bringing Chase DeLauder. It's a pretty good pitch he hit. Looked like a fastball working in on his hands. So J-Rod just, I mean, it was just a single. It was a 74 off the bat. By the way, I don't want to hear any bitching from Tigers fans who, man, I had to listen to them all week long about, look at them. They don't hit anything hard. It's just bunting and running, and you get your first RBI on a 72-mile-an-hour sawed-off hit into left field. So, you know what? Welcome. Turned out to fair play. That pitch up in the zone, but swung at by Riley Green, 0-2 count. Williams an opportunity to get out. I mean, this is not his fault. He got 2 outs on 2 pitches, gave up a hit, but it should be over. I mean, it should be first and second right now, honestly. Because Carpenter wasn't getting to third on that weak little looper. As a little curveball down, fouled away. But it's what happens when you play young kids. I would put my entire mortgage on the fact that Jonathan Rodriguez is going to strike out his first time out. I would put my mortgage on it. I would put my mortgage that he's going to strike out. You error on your first fielding play in right field, you're going to strike out. As that pitch up in the zone, and if there's one thing you can count on, it is Riley Green striking out for the Tigers. 1-0 Tigers. Gavin Williams might beat Jonathan Rodriguez to death in the actual dugout. Like, are you kidding me, bro? So you give Tarek Schoolboy 1-0 lead. Sick. Awesome. Didn't need that. What's up, Jackson Dart? Unbelievable. Just off, like, what? Okay, it's a lot of game left, but you've got the best in the game in Tarek Skubal. Maybe he'll try to hike the ball to first base again. I would love that, personally. I would love to watch him try to do the between the legs throw to first base. Hilarious. But end of one, you limit the damage, I guess. There was no need for any damage. Gavin Williams looks like he's got his good stuff, by the way. The curveball that Carpenter hit, you'd like it below the zone on an 0-1 count, but it's not. It was bottom of the zone. And Carpenter's a good hitter, so he hit. I mean, that was a miss. The RBI by Torkelson was not hit hard at all. It was 74 off the bat. A looping, barely got to left field. So let's chill on how good of a hit that was. But, you know, them's the breaks. I mean, you got to make your plays. And Jonathan Rodriguez right now is going to have the ire of many Cleveland Guardians fans. Juan Martinez, Ramirez, Rodriguez, Manzardo, Arias, Rocchio, Noel, and Hedges, your lineup for the Guardians. I worry a little bit. I want to see Steven Kwan get off to a hot start. He's like 1 for his last 19. I think he ended up 2 for his last 20, I believe. He got a hit in his last AB in extras against the Rangers. But he's a guy who lets this offense goes based on how he goes. You can get Tarek Skubal, fastball, changeup, sinker, slider. He'll mix in a curve every once in a while, but he's going to be mostly fastball and his deadly changeup. He's got a great fastball too. Good life. I mean, you're talking 98, 99. As the first pitch from Skubal, bullseye, 98 on the outside part of the plate. 0-1 count to Kwan, 272 hitter. Stands feet together. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and that one is going to drift just a bit high. It'll be a 1-1 count. Kwan, 272 hitter, 11 homers, 56 RBIs. Your prototypical leadoff guy for the Guardians. I mean, he is what Cleveland Guardians, when he is going, they are going, as he tops one over to second base. That one's scooped up and thrown over to Torkelson at first for the first out for the Guardians. Up comes Angel Martinez. Boy, has he been rough these last, 6 weeks. He's been brutal. Shout out to everybody joining over on TikTok. We're live, twitch.tv/GameSpot Sports, one word. But hang out. It's kind of the same thing. As the pitch inside on Martinez, it'll be 1-0 count. I mean, he's been brutal. He's got like a 299 OPS. Over the last couple weeks, so he needs to get going. He's batting 224, though, over the season as Martinez takes one upstairs. It is a 2-0 count. Progressive Field. By the way, talk about beautiful baseball weather in October. I mean, I know it's the end of September, but it's basically October. That one's fouled away. 2-1 count to Martinez. Pitch. Bullseye. Just clips the top of the zone. Nice pitch. We'll point out that Kwan got the call. This time Skubal gets the call. 2-2 count. And Martinez swings at a 100-mile-an-hour fastball that was at his neck! Dude, I don't know why he's playing. What's up, Crook? How about the Guardians going to beat the Tigers? I mean, you've already got Jonathan Rodriguez with an error in right field and Angel Martinez swinging at a pitch that was at his glasses. I mean, my God. That pitch almost hit him in the head, and he's like, time to swing. Whee! Glad he's still in the lineup with his, 298 on-base percentage over the last 6 weeks of the season. But yeah, keep swinging away. Swing away. Jose Ramirez, our one Lord and Savior, 283 batting average, 30 homers, 85 RBIs, Also, by the way, another 30 homer, 40 steal season. Yeah, but you got Skubal on the mound. You got Skubal going. The pitch. Outside. I mean, Skubal wants no part of Jose Ramirez right now. 2-1 count. But again, this is what the Guardians did the first time that these guys played in the first of 6 games over the last 2 weeks season. The pitch, 100 miles an hour, top of the zone, 2-2 count. They just work counts with Skubal. And that's going to be their, that's how we do it, is you got to at least make Skubal work. He might get all 3 out, but you got to at least make him work. The pitch, 2-2 count. Ooh, that pitch looked good. They call it a ball, full count. Looked good. I mean, it looked like an absolute paint. The pitch, on the full count, Skubal with a beautiful changeup, bottom of the zone, strikes out Ramirez, and we'll go to the second inning, 1-0 Tigers. Shout out, once again, shout out Jonathan Rodriguez for letting Kerry Carpenter get to second on something that he should not have been at second base for. Oh. Unbelievable. Vogt looked like a genius for starting J-Rod in those last 2 games, and now looks like a donkey because he trusted this kid to play right field when we have other guys that can play right field, and he just blew it. Absolutely blew it. I don't even know who do I have any players on this? I don't think I do. I don't even have anything in MUT. It's terrifying. I am going to sneeze. Hold, please. Excuse me. Yeah, I've never been a guy with, fall allergies. I've always been a spring allergy guy. But for whatever reason, this year's been bad. This year's been a bad allergy year, especially in the fall. I want to say one of the things is to get I think I have to get a first down on the first play. Dude, it's been bad, Crook. It's been brutal. Absolutely brutal. I don't know what it is this year in Michigan, but it's been tough. Sure. I'm just calling plays. I really don't have anybody on this team. I think this is the second time I've opened up MUT, by the way. I'm not kidding, the second time. Maybe the third? I would love to see. I don't know if they've said it yet. If they gave Gavin an earned run for that one. I think it is because it was a hit. He just advanced on the air. Oh, I love the fall weather. I mean, fall weather is as good as it gets. There's nothing better than the fall weather. As Wencel Perez steps up for the Tigers, takes a ball from Gavin Williams. And then swings at a fastball. All right, there we go. We got a first down on play. Dude, man, that was annoying. Challenge complete. Didn't I have to get... Oh. I think that's bugged. I think it was get a touchdown and a first down, but... All right, don't allow 25 yards, don't allow 10 yards in 2 plays. Sure, why not? 1-2 count on Perez. The pitch from Williams. Swung on and hit way in the air to center field. Angel Martinez fighting the sun a bit, but he makes the catch and looks over Jonathan Rodriguez. See, that's how you make a simple play, bud. 1 out in the second. Oh, the indoor stadiums are so bad. Oh my good lord. We're really, this is what we're doing? Like the cutback outside? Okay. I mean, I literally don't know if I have a single solitary decent player on this team, but I don't think I do. I could be wrong, but don't allow 10 yards in 2 plays complete. Are all the solo challenges bugged, by the way? Like, I haven't been keeping up on MUT stuff. Like, are all solo challenges bugged? Like, that was just... What? I'm just going to restart it just to restart it, but that's weird. Shout out to Madden. Pitch to Dylan Dingler. 0-2 count. Just misses outside. Dingler went to Ohio State? Really? Chopper and thrown over. Arias throws out Dingler. 2 outs. 102 off the bat. Hard hit grounder over to Gabriel Arias. Middle of that Guardians defense. I didn't realize he went. I mean, Ohio State's baseball program has been very up and down over the last 20 years or so. But it's had some really like good teams. It's never been, you know, your top of the top baseball programs. I know like you're looking at your Vanderbilts or like it's never been in that category, but they produce some players. Michigan's always had like a sneaky good baseball program, if I remember correctly. Nice curveball, bottom of the zone, bullseye from Big Rig. I don't know. Sure. Let's go with this. Just call him plays. Up. Can I have it? Thank you. Appreciate you. That pretty much seals that one up. 1-2 count. 2 outs to Zach McKinstry. That's all-star Zach McKinstry. As he swings at a fastball above the zone and fouls it away. Pass for 20, rush for 20 this drive. Okay. Sure. Why not? The pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss. McKinstry strikes out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Tigers. Leading off is our defensive master, Jonathan Rodriguez. I'm going to be salty about that all day. Like that, you're in a playoff game, in a 3-game must-win. Like it just has to be it. And that's really what we get, huh? Should get us our 20 yards in 3 plays. So we're in commercial. It's Tigers up 1-0. We're live over on Twitch, twitch.tv/GameSpot Sports. Oh, I did it. They're all bugged, huh? it was literally, whatever. Sure. Cool. Dude, they're so bugged. Rush for 20 in 3 play. Rush for 20 yards, pass for 20. I hit just a pass over the top. And they're like, yeah, you got it all. I don't care. Cool. Okay. Oh, Lord help me. Lord help me. Unbelievable. EA bought for $55 billion, by the way. Enjoy that purchase. Enjoy that purchase. Requirements, pass for 20 and 2 yards, score, pass and drive. Well, we'll see if we have to do that. Man, oh man. If you're watching on Twitch, we're also live over on TikTok. GameSpot_sports. Okay, so it's all passing that I have to do, so sure. Probably. Or I can probably run for it. I mean, the way things are going. I'm actually going to do this. Yeah, there we go. Nice. I said I'd put my house that Jonathan Rodriguez is going to strike out here. After the error in right field, you can tell he's nervous. I just have a feeling a strikeout and like a quick one. Not like a battled for 8 pitches thing, like a quick one. Nope, he's just going to roll over on a grounder on the first pitch. That's basically like a strikeout. Not working the count at all against Tarek Skubal, and then, you know. Uh-oh. Oh, that almost worked. That was terrifying. So 1 pitch, 1 out as Jonathan Rodriguez follows up his stellar play in the field with a ground out on the first pitch. God, Skubal's good. Tigers fans, you want to trade him to the Guardians? Please, thank you. You don't need to trade him, like you guys aren't paying him, so. Kyle Manzardo batting 5th. I wonder if the Tigers, I know he's going to walk in a year because, like, he has to. I wonder if the Tigers try to trade him this offseason because you can get some value for him. Manzardo batting .234, 1-1 to Manzardo's swing and roped to right field. A base hit for Manzo, the first of the game for the Guardians. He will stop at first, and the Guardians have the first base runner. 105 off the bat. A great swing from Kyle Manzardo. And who doesn't love playoff baseball at 1:08 p.m. on a Tuesday? That's the respect for the AL Central. Looked like a fastball down in a way that Manzo was able to get a hold of. Gabriel Arias steps to the plate, shortstop, batting .220, 11 homers on the year. God, he's got so much potential. Just kind of, and he'll roll over on one into the easy 6-4-3 double play. Why work the count against Tarek Skubal? Let's make sure he stays in the game a little longer. Let's let him get towards that complete game. Cleveland's here for you. A disastrous first 2 innings, if you're asking me of how to attack him, because after 2 innings, that would be Tarek Skubal at 20 pitches. That is really bad. Really brutally bad. I need a passing touchdown, don't I? Gross. That's just... Well, you got a 1-0 lead, had Skubal at 20 pitches, so far so good. If I'm a Tigers fan, I am thrilled at how this is going. I guess we're just, okay. I guess I'm just, yeah, okay. Fine. I mean, you're thrilled if you're a Tigers fan. Averaging 10 pitches an inning. You're talking not having to work too hard. Here's the thing, Crook. It is really hard to beat a team 3 times in 3 series in literally like 2 weeks. I just don't have any players on this team, so I'm trying to do challenges with bums. I'm actually playing with bums. That's the problem. If you're a Guardians fan, you're like, "How? Look, we beat them twice." Yeah, good luck beating them 3 times in 3 weeks. And they don't have to press. They don't have to worry about, oh man, we might not make the playoffs. Well, guess what? Now you did. Like, you're here. You've made the playoffs. I don't see the Tigers pressing. It's just it. And again, there's some level of, and it's not. I don't put a lot of stake into it because at the end of the day, like, baseball's weird, if that's a fair enough assessment. But here's the problem you run into. If you're going to make a argument that has like very little standing in anything other than, trends, it is the Guardians just can't possibly stay this hot forever. Like, at some point, an offense that is the second worst offense in the entirety of Major League Baseball an offense that has, and if I'm not mistaken, 3 sub 200 hitters, and have lived and died. It's a nice pitch from Gavin Williams, a little sweeper to the outside corner, and a team that has been relying on, I don't want to say luck, but small ball, as that's grounded just past a diving Arias at second base. Javi Baez with a single. You know, how much longer can they do it? And I don't know what the answer is. I guess we'll see. That'll help us. Everybody's sub 250, but I mean, let's be clear. Like, John Kenzie Noel starting at first base because Stephen Vogt, as much as I like him, as much as I give him a ton of credit for what he was able to do this year, plays a lot of matchups. And John Kenzie Noel's batting 160 on the year. I think he's up to like 185 or something. Like, I'm not saying you have to be 300, but Noel's batting 185. Austin Hedges is catching today, which he usually catches for Big Rig. And let's be clear, I like Austin Hedges. He's actually had some really... The challenge is not complete, but okay. He's had some good swings. He's batting 150. Like, he is batting 150. Everybody who's in the chat right now, you're only batting 150 points lower than Austin Hedges this year. 1-1 to Parker Meadows as they go top of the order. Gavin Williams, 28 pitches. Pitch number 29 is a fastball, bottom of the zone, fouled away into the seats on the left side. Yeah, gone are the days, I mean, not to be too boomery, but like, man, back in the day, you had a lot of 300 hitters. I remember those Tigers teams in like the early 2010s, the good ones, curveball misses. Like Kinsler was batting 300. Obviously, Miguel was batting 320. I mean, he was Triple Crown winner. But you saw Victor Martinez was batting 290 to 300. I mean, you had 3 to 4 300 hitters at the top of that lineup. And now it's just like 300 hitters are a rarity. It's all about launch angle as the cutter misses outside. And it's a full count to Meadows. Big pitch here for Gavin Williams. Man on first, nobody out. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, we have Ray Charles behind the dish. Oh, he's missed 4 calls already. And that's a killer one. It was a paint curveball. It wasn't. It was middle. It was middle outside. And you get. Oh my God! You have to call it strike. What you got? Are you with Emmanuel Clase? Are you betting against the Guardians, Mr. Home Plate Umpire, sir? Back to back. Blown easy calls. We're not talking borderline. We're talking in the strike zone. Throw the ball at the umpire at this point. Give me robot umps tomorrow. I am begging you. I'm begging you, give me robot umps. I'm so done. They're ruining the game. Exact same. That pitch is lower than the 0-0 pitch, and that one is called a strike. If I could get robo umps in football, I get it too, because they're brutal as well. I mean, refs everywhere. Brutal. The 2-1 to 3-1. I mean, it should be a strikeout, by the way. That should have been the strike 3 pitch, but, you know, whatever. Fine. Fine, they got Scooball on the mound. Let's give them extra base runners, too. What, you want a cookie? Come on, Big Rig. Really nice sweeper. It was top of the zone, and Glaber swung over it. So another full count. Can't wait for a pitch, a paint fastball that they're going to call ball. Pitch 38 on the way. Nobody out. Should be 2 outs. The 3-2 pitch. Rolls over on it to short. Out 1 to first. Double play. Big double play ball. Gleyber Torres rolls 1 over. A really nice turn. Arias turns it over. A 6-4-3 double play. Torres has been bad the last 2 months. At middle infield, Rocchio at short, Arias at second. There was a thought as Kerry Carpenter swings through a fastball. There was a thought early in the year. AB detailing. Yeah, me too, bud. God. There was a thought early in the year. Remember, the Guardians trade away Josh Naylor. They trade away Andres Jimenez. They wondered, does that middle of the infield get worse because you lose a gold glove second baseman? And honestly, Arias and Rocchio have developed beautifully in the middle of that infield. We knew what Ramirez was out at third, but that middle infield has stayed very strong. The 0-1 pitch to Carpenter, down and in, appeal to third. He went 0-2 count, I think. Yes, he said he went. They did that camera cut too late, so it was like the umpire's was bringing his hand down. That was crazy. Astros fan? Dude, tough finish to the season for the Astros, man. That was tough. Everybody just kind of fell apart at the end. The 0-2 is swung on and fouled off first base side. Yeah, just a tough finish for the Astros this year. They were in it to the end. I watched a lot of Astros baseball. I watch a lot of baseball in general, but and that's the thing about baseball. Sometimes it's such a streaky sport. It's hot and cold, and then the new season starts. I mean, let's be clear. This Guardians team lost 10 games in a row after the All-Star break. They were 7 games under 500, dead, and then they get hot at the right time. Baseball, as we said, baseball is unpredictable and baseball is weird. It just is. And it's what makes it a great game. It's what makes it fun. It is any given night. You never know what's going to happen. 0-2 count still for Carpenter. Pitch 42 for Gavin Williams. The pitch. Curveball fouled off by Carpenter. Cheers, man. I like the Guardians too. I've been a Cleveland fan my whole life, so I've lived through a lot of really bad teams. I still think the worst loss I've ever experienced as a fan of any sport is Game 7 of the 2016 World Series. It was fastball up, misses. I mean, there's been a lot of heartbreaking losses I've been a part of, but that one was, I think, because Davis hit the homer in the 8th. If Davis doesn't hit that homer in the 8th against the Cubs, I don't think I care as much. But the fact that he gave hope that we were going to come back, and then the rain delay, and then Brian Shaw imploding top of the zone, nope. Gavin Williams is going to actually fight the umpire. He's just going to fight him. Carl Willis looks like he's going to fight the umpire. You never see Williams show any emotion. And now that one was actually high. It was just a lick high, but when you've had that many calls go against you in an inning. The 2-2. Swung on, skied in the air, first base side. Hedges gives it a look, but that one deep into the seats. But yeah, that loss, that's the worst loss I've ever experienced. And what the heck was his name? Martinez was our last, because we used our entire bench going into the 10th after the Cubs scored a bunch. It was a 190 hitter with the season on the line. 8th pitch of the at-bat to Kerry Carpenter, the 2-2 pitch. Down and in, full count. At least the ump hasn't missed any calls on this at-bat, so good for you, buddy. Torkelson on deck. Oh, thanks, detailing. I appreciate you, my friend. Oh, the big Poppy homer in the ALCS. Yeah, that's the worst Tiger loss for sure. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Gavin Williams with a strikeout. gets absolutely boned by the umpires for the first two batters and is able to take down, gets a double play from Gleyber Torres and then a strikeout on Kerry Carpenter. A huge momentum winning for Big Rig. Huge. Those are the innings you look back on because that could have been bad. And none of it was, I mean, nothing has been Williams' fault so far. It has been Jonathan Rodriguez's error in right and then whatever that ump is. Tigers have been, the last 2 months of the season, leaving a ton of people on base. Get 2 tackles in 3 plays, get a sack in the strike. Big inning, come on, man. Let's go. Bottom of the order coming up for the Los Guardians, which is... Oh, we got it. Nice. It's going to be Rocchio, Noel, and Austin Hedges. Fun fact, if you add up Brian Rocchio and Austin Hedges' batting average, they're still not a 300 hitter. Actually, I think they're barely a 300 hitter. Just barely. We're live over on Twitch, twitch.tv/GameSpot Sports. YouTube, same thing, GameSpot Sports. Catch us on TikTok, GameSpot_sports. Appreciate everybody tuning in wherever you are. What's up, Brahma Bulls? Did I really get an overturned fumble? I hope this game just deletes itself from my hard drive. Like, just implodes. Bro, it's a solo challenge, and we're really, like, doing replay reviews. Like, actually huff my shorts. This is going to be... These challenges are going to be such a pain with a literal no team. But I need to get a team together for some stuff, so I'm, like, trying to get, like, at least a playable team. Get Padres Cubs coming up. Who do you guys like in that one? I have no earthly idea. I think I like the Cubs. PCA has been just a revelation. Brian Rocchio up first. My team's so stupid. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Rocchio swings at a fastball that was somewhere in Wayne County, Detroit. Unfortunately, this game being played in Cleveland. This is the chase part of the lineup. And Rocchio swings at a pitch that was at his head. He's not particularly tall, but that one was at his head. 3 pitches, and you're out. Good to see you play off Rocchio. Here's the thing, though. What's crazy is I actually don't care. Like, I would love to see the Guardians make a run. I think the fact that you make the playoffs, that is, especially in baseball, more than anything, like, just get to the playoffs, and you never know what could happen. But the fact that they're in the playoffs is crazy. And the fact that they made it from being 15.5 down. That I will get to live with that for the rest of my life. 162 batting, John Kenzie Noel is up. Bottom of our lineup is stellar. The 1-1 count. Do I feel like the MLB season is too long? Okay, so... Bro, it's in the... I've watched our bottom of our lineup swing at 3 pitches in the other batter's box. And, like, not like sliders. They were fastballs. Do I feel like the MLB season is too long? I am a person... Yep, just... Oh, he just tipped it. All right, it's his 1-2. I don't, but I also say that knowing that there's no other sport in summer. So I like having games every day. I like having the ability to watch something every day in a sports season that is typically dead. But from a fan interest standpoint, from a following a team standpoint, yeah, it's probably too long. You could probably go cut it back from 162 to a 130 season and get the same thing, give everybody extra off days. Another pitch in the other batter's box, another strikeout for Scooble. That's just kind of, that was disgusting. Was that the slider? That didn't look like the changeup. I tend to like the long season, but I like baseball. I like that it's kind of a war of attrition. I like that injuries don't kill you. I lose a batter for a month, there's still a lot of season left. I like that. There's Scooble getting hoed on a pitch. I do. I like that. Unlike football, where you lose a player for a quarter of your season, and it's like, well, your team's dead. Ask the Bengals how things. Ask the Dolphins. I mean, by the way, can I just say, don't share the Tyreek Hill video. Stop. That's a loser move. Stop, please. I don't want to see it anymore. It's brutal. The 2-0 count to Hedges, it's 3-0. But like, if you told me it was we were going to shorten the MLB season, I understand it. Austin Hedges 3-0 count. By the way, he drew a walk against Scooble last time he was out. It's weird. Like, Hedges has this weird, he's going to draw a 4-pitch walk from Terry Scooble. It's something about Austin Hedges, who is batting sub 150. He just drew a walk. Something about Hedges against this team, he just draws walks and gets base hits. So now we loop it around to the top of the order, and Stephen Kwan, who grounded out to second his first time up, rolled over on a changeup down in the zone, if I remember correctly, and he will look at a fastball down and away. A sinker. You know, it's a fastball. He's throwing a 99 sinker. That's crazy. Oh, so you're saying Stephen Kwan gets out? Thank you for the thing spoiling it, but I think he's about to get out. That's a good swing. Line drive, but directly to Riley Green and left, and that will end the third inning. Guardians 1 hit, 1 error. Detroit 3 hits, 1 run, up 1-0, going into the third inning. Gain 30 yards on the drive, get a first down in 2 plays. Who knows? These challenges are super glitched. But, I mean, the key for this team is going to be keep it close with Scooble on the mound. Just keep it close. Keep it close. Try to make him work a little bit. Drawing a walk from him is big in that inning. Like, you just can't let this guy, you can't give him 7-pitch innings. Do I have the Browns playbook? I think I have the Browns playbook. That's bad. You want to know what playbook has never been good in this game? The Browns playbook. Just dead ass. Never been good. Never been good. Not one time has it been good. Weirdly enough, the Colts playbook seems to always be good, and the Colts definitely are not always good. All right, here you go, dude. Here you go, Mandrews. Did we get there? Is it score a touchdown? Is it get? Who knows what the objectives are? I don't care. Gavin Williams, just under 50 pitches. You'd love to see him. Boy, I think in the Guardians' perfect game plan, if you were going to look at, I think the Tigers, honestly, their perfect game plan is Scooble goes 9. Like, it really is. There's not a lot of pitchers that can go 9, but Scooble is one of them. So I really think that that's what they're looking at doing. I think the Guardians want to get Gavin Williams. If you can get Gavin through 6, and then go Sobrowski, Gaddis, Cade Smith. I think for all of these teams, their game plan, especially in game 1 of a 3-game series, is, boy, they'd really like to not have to use the back end of their bullpen. I think the Guardians would like to not use Cade Smith. I think the Tigers would like to stay away from Will Vest. That's their perfect game plan. As that pitch outside, Spencer Torkelson batting to start the top of the 4th inning. That one, sweeper high. It's going to be a 2-0 count. If you want to look at one thing that that Gavin Williams struggled with this year. It was walks, as the 2-0 pitch sweeper skied to center field. Again, blinding sun today, it appears, in Cleveland. A rarity for an October game like that, by the way. I'm dumb. I have to rush for 15 yards in 2 plays. Whoops. You think we can get it with that? Maybe. But so rare to have an October game where it's like, oh no, it's actually beautiful. Oh, I'm host. Pitch, curveball, working nicely. That is, without a doubt, Gavin Williams' best pitch is his curveball. That curveball been working. The 1-0 pitch to Riley Green. Bullseye, curveball. 1-1. What would you say, Tiger? I know there's a lot of Tiger fans out there. What would you say is Scooble's best pitch? It's his changeup, right? Like, I know he's got a plus fastball, but it's his changeup, right? Because that changeup is disgusting. It's weird when you have a guy who throws 100 miles an hour. You're like, that's not his best pitch. But I think Scoobles is able to go 98, 99, 100 with the fastball, and then do an 80 mile an hour with vertical break curveball is crazy. It's actually insane. I mean, it's why he's the best pitcher in baseball. Hey, ESPN, what are we doing with this ADD look at... Just keep looking out at the outfield. The 2-2. Bullseye! He actually called a low strike. Unbelievable! And Riley Green strikes out for the second time. That pitch he hasn't called all game. He called it today. This guy, I don't know who's the home plate. I gotta look up who the umpiring crew is. Oh, right, I don't have offensive linemen. My bad. Swing and a foul back as Wencel Perez steps up for the Tigers. Shout out to everybody watching over on TikTok, on Twitch, and on YouTube. Good to see everybody. Well, impromptu watch-along. 97 just missed outside. I will say, whether you are a fan of Cleveland or not, oh, that one ripped into the seats. I think everybody has been fairly impressed with what Stephen Vogt's been able to do with a low payroll team, and the fact that, remember, they had Terry Francona, who is in Cincinnati now, but you're talking about another one ripped into the seats. A team that it's a first-time manager, first time taking over his team, and boy, he's been really good, honestly. He's certainly made some mistakes, but man, that's a beautiful pitch. And that is a strikeout for Williams, his 5th on the day. A great 1-2-3 innings, 60 pitches through 4. Heart of the lineup coming up, including Angel Martinez, so not that much of heart. Whoops, sorry, Angel. That was my bad. The big news, by the way, the 2 big news, and again, if you're not a baseball fan, context. Going into every series, the team submits a 26-man lineup, a 26-man roster. Those are the 26 players that can play in that series. That changes every series. You can submit a new 26-man roster. And it was due at 10 a.m. today. The big news for the Guardians were twofold. One, Parker Messick gets left off the 26-man roster. Now, in a 3-game series, it's not particularly surprising. I thought there was a chance they would go to Messick in Game 3. He's a rookie called up from AAA. Really nice year, honestly. Sub-3 ERA. He was under 250 ERA for a while. Got roughed up a little bit his last outing. But I thought there was a chance they'd start him Game 3 if necessary. They're going Gavin Williams Game 1, Tanner Bybee Game 2, and Slade Ciccone Game 3. So no need for another starter in a 3-game series. I'm sure he will make the roster if they make it to the ALDS. Because they end up with Joey Cantillo. He'll be their starter in the bullpen that can go for long innings in case there's a problem. The big one, though, is Chase DeLauder makes the 26-man roster. A top pick for the Guardians, you're talking a couple years ago. has fought through injuries every step of the way, including this year. This was a year that CDL was batting over 300 in AAA and then goes down for a month. And they bring him up. He was in Cleveland for some workouts. He was going to go out to the Arizona Summer League or the Fall League. And they said stick around. They put him on what is the taxi squad. So they're not technically on the roster, but they get to work out with the team. They get paid their minor league salary, and then if they end up making the roster, they get a pay bump. And Chase DeLauter makes the 26 man. So I think we're going to see Chase DeLauter in this game. I do. Especially as bullpens start coming out and we start looking at matchups, you're going to get CDL some sort of, either he's going to get in defensively or he's going to get in for an AB or both. Angel Martinez goes for a bunt and, okay, all right, dude. And I think that the two guys that are going to be interesting to see are him and Petey Halpin. Another young guy came up. He played five or six games at the end of the year. He's going to be the pinch runner guy. He is quick, great defensively, plays in the outfield. But it was fascinating to see CDL make this lineup. The 0-1 pitch to Martinez, bullseye on the inside corner from Tarek Skubal. Another great fastball. Skubal's got his good stuff today. You just hope if you're going up against the best pitcher in baseball that maybe he won't have his good stuff. No, he's got it. I got news. He's got it. Martinez already down 0-2. So I wonder if we'll see CDL play center field, especially if Martinez struggles. Fouls up a fastball at his neck. Good job fouling that off, I guess. I mean, that's how bad this team is. We're getting cooked in solos. Yikes! Something's happening. Somebody broke a glass. Who dropped actual glass? What is happening? Who threw glass? Why? Just because Angel Martinez stinks? I mean, calm down. So we have a glass delay. Baseball never fails to... What's the weirdest... By the way, there's a lot of sports fans out here. What's the weirdest delay you have seen? Beautiful. Love that for us. D-Gen's out at noon. Who's giving glass out? It's all plastic cups. It's got to be... No! He broke the cover on the camera. Oh my God. He fouled the ball back. It hit the camera lens dead center and shattered the cover that's over the lens. That's why there's glass on the field. That's buck wild. ESPN, sorry. What's the weirdest delay you've seen in sports? I know the one that I remember. I want to know what camera that was because it didn't appear to be the ESPN camera. I mean, shattered it. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I mean, dead center. That's awesome. It sucks for Skubal. You have to stay loose during this. They're sweeping off the top of the wall. So obviously, I think the one that people go for weirdest delay in sports history is like the New Orleans Super Bowl, the power outage. For me, do we have any NASCAR fans out there? I remember, and I want to say it was either Daytona or Talladega. It was one of the restrictor plate tracks that I believe, I'm trying to remember correctly, we're talking 10, 15 years ago, that on a caution lap, one of the racers who was trying to get back around, he pitted and was trying to get back around, crashed into one of the cleaning trucks, like that was cleaning up an accident, and oil spilled everywhere. It was like an hour and a half delay as they had to clean up all the oil and fire, like literally burst into flames. I don't know why I want to say it was Juan Pablo Montoya who did it, but it was one of the wildest things I've ever seen as this inconspicuous brush truck has burst into flames. The 1-2 pitch to Martinez. Grounded just past. Now that is a Guardian single if I've ever seen one. I mean, just reaches out, tops, it's a swinging bunt essentially, and just has enough power to get it past Tarek Skubal and slow enough that it doesn't get to second base and Gleyber Torres, and Angel Martinez gets an infield single. And I'm sure Tigers fans are having PTSD flashbacks to the last Skubal start. It is the one thing that I love about how they built this team. If you're going to build it low budget, you got to be good at something. This team runs really well. Really good running team. And now you get Jose Ramirez. Pitch number 40 for Skubal here in the fourth inning. Bullseye. Looked like a changeup down in the zone. I mean, he's painting the corners. But who doesn't love a little dribbling single? Moderate leadoff first for Martinez. Would surprise me to see him go, especially against Skubal, but that pitch up. 1-1 count for Jose Ramirez. I mean, what more can you say? 30 homers, 40 steals. I mean, took a pay cut to stay here. He's going to get a statue before he retires. The 1-1. Up. 98 miles an hour. Above the zone. 2-1 count. The one thing that is good, listen, I'm not going to say that Cleveland's one of the best ballparks. It's a tough place to fill. You get bad weather most of the year in Cleveland. It's the check over to first base. Like, I don't blame people for not going to games in April in Cleveland. Like, dude, it's like 40 degrees. So they're always bottom 10 in attendance. They just are. But the pitch. Swing and a miss from Ramirez. 2-2 count. I'll say this. Playoff time, not many parks are as electric as Progressive Field in playoff time. It really is good. I can't show the game. I'm not looking to get banned. Sorry, dude. The 2-2 pitch to Jose Ramirez. Inside, hit him. Nope, didn't hit him. Just kidding. He was taking off his gloves like he got hit. He was just doing the Nomar Garcia Parra. He was just adjusting everything. It will be a full count. They're looking. Ramirez fouls this one off. And we'll stay 3-2. I remember that NBA one. I mean, like, we've seen the NBA ones where backboards have broken. I remember the bat game with Manu Ginobili. I can't show it, or else I'll get smoked immediately. 3-2 pitch to Ramirez, man on first. Pitch 46 for Tarek Skubal. The pitch inside, he walked him, and the Guardians have something going. 2 on. I mean, again, it's against Skubal, so chill. 2 on, nobody out, and up comes Kyle Manzardo, who has the only hit for the Guardians today. I don't know why that wasn't updating. That was weird. Oh, excuse me, it's J-Rod up. Never mind. Manzardo's batting 5th. J-Rod, you want to make up for your egregious error in right field? Let's be a good time. As he swings at the first pitch. Great changeup below the zone. 0-1 pitch to Rodriguez. I mean, it's a full ball high. This ump has bet on the Tigers. Don't lie to me. Or is Angel Hernandez... he has snuck in. 0-2. Pitch wasn't close. And you get a strikeout. A gift strikeout. I mean, seriously. It's a great pitch. The second pitch was not a strike. I mean, and you cannot, on a young hitter, 1-1 versus 0-2, that's a death sentence with Skubal. I bet you're going to see Rodriguez get pinch hit for soon. He's 0 for 2 and hasn't looked good yet. I mean, he swung at the first pitch last time. Now it's Kyle Manzardo. Had the only hit for the Guardians. Fastball down the middle. Stared at by Manzardo. He just looked at it. He was like, that is down the middle. Batting .234 on the year, 27 homers for the Guardians. The 0-1 swung through again. Back-to-back fastballs from Skubal. I bet you we see a changeup here. But Skubal up over 50 pitches. Bottom of the fourth, still 1-0 Tigers. The 0-2 from Skubal. Or is he going to go fastball, fastball? He just goes 3 straight fastballs. Manzardo can't hit it. Oh, my God. Ugh. Glad you're batting 5th, Manzo. Hey, how about this? All the Tigers fans who are acting like assholes in the middle of this, you do realize you blew a 15.5 game lead, right? Like, you realize it. 15.5 games. Just so everybody's clear. Y'all blew a 15.5 game lead. So maybe, like, acting like everybody who's in the stadium right now talking trash, like, you blew a 15.5 game lead. That's going to be an infield single. Martinez went home on a swinging bunt off a home plate. Got tagged out at home. And they're going to review this. Oh my God, if Martinez just got home on a pitch that didn't get past second base, that's the most Guardians RBI ever. They called for the review. I mean, and quickly called for the review. Martinez immediately stood up and said, "He is in there! Oh my God!" Don't worry, this umpire crew will call him out. Don't worry. It's going to be, they're going to call him out for the next out in the next inning. That's what's going to happen. They're going to be out now and a strike. I mean, again, in the most Guardians way, they had an infield single, a walk, and then this was a off of the plate. Like, just batted straight down into the plate, up over Skubal, fielded at second base. Skubal whipped around, great recognition that Martinez was going, and threw it home. But he is definitely safe. And Cleveland with the challenge. They call him safe. We've got a tie ball game. Angel Martinez with some base running. The inning continues. Ramirez is at third. Gabriel Arias with the RBI. He scored from second on a pitch that didn't make it to second base. I mean, and by the way, never hesitated. The only reason he made it home was he ran full speed all the way around third. I didn't see if Alomar at third sent him, but that was wild. Arias gets an RBI, and we've got a tie ball game in the fourth. And now it's Brian Rocchio up to bat. What are we having? This umpiring... Oh, the problems with the umpiring crew is the... I can tell you Tigers fans on Twitter are losing their minds already. I guarantee it. No, he should stay at third. Why would you send him back to second? I don't know when he started running. That's right. That's fair. I'm sure Tigers fans are losing their minds on Twitter. They haven't hit a ball out of the infield. Okay. Them's the breaks. We get runs how we can. You've got Tarek Skubal on the mound. I'm going to get runs how we can. Bite me. This is why you have fast players on your team. I'm sorry that we don't have Jake Rogers lumbering around first. Okay, so he did start running on the throw home. So they're going to keep him at third. Okay. You got Brian Rocchio coming up. Oh, my God. Pretty sure I love everybody over on TikTok. What's up, Rapids? Good to see everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday. It's weird having playoff baseball on a Tuesday afternoon. He actually bunts and... I mean, whatever. The 2-out bunt to the first base side, he basically popped it up. All right, it's a 1-1 game. It's a 1-1 game. Bold. A lot of game left. But what a weird inning again. Leave it to the Guardians and Tigers to play a weird game. I mean, let's be clear. The only reason the Tigers have a run is Jonathan Rodriguez forgot how to field a ball in right field. And Kerry Carpenter got to second. Almost got to third, by the way. Like, he was halfway down the line. And then a bloop single from Spencer Torkelson. I think passed for 40 yards. And sure. Whatever you say, game. What an odd... Can we just have normal games? No, I don't want to have normal games. You know what? I want Voodoo Magic games. I mean, is this not like... By the way, can I just point out for all the Tigers fans that are unhappy about this? He blended in with the turf. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Tigers made a run last year doing nothing other than, what do they call it? Pitching chaos. They just threw bullpen people out at random times. Like, let's not pretend like last year all they did was like play this like ethical long ball game. Like, how about this? It's the game of baseball. Like, you get how you get it. And pitching chaos was hilarious last year, and this year the Guardians have Voodoo Magic. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, they were hitting last year. Well, Torque wasn't. Baez wasn't. Wasn't Carpenter hurt for a lot of last year? Am I crazy? Riley Green was great last year. What's score right now is 1-1 as we go to the 5th inning. Meadows, that's right. Parker Meadows was raking. Yep, dump truck. Yep, I'm sending it your way. Congratulations. I don't have a dump truck, but I like the thought. Also, I think I've said this on the last couple lives, but I don't know about you guys. The last 3 weeks, I've gotten more spam calls in the last 3 weeks than maybe in an entire year. Like, it is so bad. Oh no, this Jalen Hurts is so slow. Just so many spam calls. Swing and a miss for Dylan Dingler. What's up, Fredzilla? Enjoy your cleaning. Get your cleaning done. As a swing and a miss and a strikeout for Dingler. Gavin Williams gets his 6th strikeout. Yeah, I remember Vierling got hurt. Did Vierling get hurt early this year? Nope, I got nothing, Dan. I got nothing. Yeah, I remember he got hurt like super early, right? Like, Tigers had weird injuries too. Like, Colt Keith was big last year, wasn't particularly good this year, and then got hurt. Meadows was hurt early this year, if I remember correctly, and then has like come back, but like wasn't back until like late in the year. The 0-1 pitch to McKinstry, bullseye. But they also, remember this year, for a team that didn't hit, let's remember, they had one of the best starts of all time. And remember, they were getting hits from a Javi Baez that got sent down to AAA last year. As that one above the zone is swung out to center field. Martinez once again fighting the sun, but does a good job. 2nd out. So, like, I mean, Javi Baez was a sub 180 hitter. His OPS was below 600. And he's been hitting this. I mean, not the last month. Nobody's hit the last month for the Tigers, but you got some production from him. Still 1-1 in the top of the 5th. We've already had a... Oh, nice. I got a gym rat badge or something. A glass delay, as that one, Javi Baez, is now 2 for 2. Rips a single into right field. A base hit and spoiling the 1-2-3 inning. And we flip it around to Parker Meadows. So, by the way, I think they showed the stat. In his first 7 playoff games, he has a hit in every single one, which is wild for a young player. Like, that's awesome. Curveball, checks down to first base, didn't go. Yeah, I mean, again, and like, again, it is every young player, every player in baseball goes through ebbs and flows. Let's be clear, Steven Kwan was batting .310 in up until July. He finished the year batting .278. He went 2 for his last 21. The 1-0 pitch inside is swung almost into the camera bay along the first base line. It's just, baseball's a game of streaks, and it's weird. So the Angel Martinez fouled a ball straight back. It hit dead center of a camera and shattered the cover in front of the lens. So they had to like sweep up all this glass that was on the field. That low strike is called, and I assume Meadows is saying something along the lines of, dude, you've only called that twice today, and you've called it a ball 3 times. So like, huh? It was a wild, like, it just coincidence. The 1-2. Strike 3 called. Boy, this ump really wants to be a part of the show, huh? It was a corner. It was a beautiful, by the way, curveball. And he pauses. He goes, yeah. All right, buddy, we get it. You want to be a part of it. You want everybody to see you. Okay. All right, man. All right. Yeah, it was wild. It just fouled straight back directly into the camera. I don't know whose camera that is, by the way, because it didn't look like an ESPN camera because they didn't cut to the shot. Yeah! Yeah! We'll be live tomorrow, by the way. Twitch and YouTube and TikTok, I guess. They always say that TikTok, you can't go live until you have 1,000 followers. We don't have 1,000 followers, but they were like, you can go live now. I'm like, cool. We're going to do some college football early. And then we're going to play some PGA. We're going to make kind of weekly PGA with Fendler and some of the guys. We got a lot of guys that want to play golf, so I think we're going to start a society in PGA 2K25. And we're going to play some on the links and hop into Discord and yap it up. And we'll have that tomorrow. I think we're going to be live about 10 a.m. tomorrow. We're also going to continue our random team, random playbook rebuild. We got we were playing with SMU, spun a wheel of all the teams. We got SMU as our team and the Air Force playbook. So an option playbook with SMU, which is going okay. I think we have 1 loss on the season, but we have started to kind of figure out the playbook. And we're playing, it's all coach suggestions on Heisman. So it's a challenge, but a fun challenge so far. And it's been kind of cool. Challenge complete, I guess. MUT's broken. Solo challenges are crazy. But yeah, so we got SMU. So the nice part about SMU is we got Kevin Jennings at quarterback, and he's got like 92 speed. So we can run, like, Air Force is legitimately, it is pure military academy option. It is flexbone triple option. But they got 2 running backs and they got a quarterback with speed, so it's not going too bad. As we head to the bottom of the 5th inning, and it is the largest of Christmases, John Kenzie Noel up to bat. 0-for-1, struck out on 3 pitches. First pitch is a ball, and then he swings at 1 in the other batter's box. Hey, Rapids! What's up, my friend? Makes the switch over. Goes TikTok, Twitch, TikTok, Twitch. Love that. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to everybody watching on TikTok. First time we're going live. We're going to be live every single time that we're live. On Twitch, we're also going to have some special live streams. I've got a ton of travel to college campuses this year, so we'll be booting up live there. It's going to be a lot of fun, so shout out to everybody who's live with us. We're still figuring out, trying some things out here on GameSpot Sports, so we'd appreciate a follow, a subscribe, wherever you are. Oh my God, Noel, that pitch was in Toledo! He can't play! He's a bad first baseman. He's a fine outfielder. He's got a cannon of an arm. But they're playing him at first base. He's a bad first baseman. He's a bad hitter. And they're only playing him because of the matchup. Stop. Stop. Vote. I'm begging. I'm begging. Steven, vote. I am begging you. Please play somebody else. Play Chase Stillwater at first. I don't care. By the way, big shout out to David Fry, who took that nasty fastball to the face from Scooble. Just an unfortunate baseball play. And man, this is also where I got to say, as Austin Hedges, who walked his first time up, is going to see a strike this time. I want to hate Tarek Scooble. I remember at game 1 of the ALDS last year, he was taunting the fans, and I'm like, this guy's got an attitude. I want to hate him. But he rode over with Steven Vogt to the hospital that night. He's checked in on Fry as Hedges strikes out on 3 pitches. I want to hate him. Dude is a legit good dude. And I love that. I love seeing competitors who could sit there and just be like, no, I don't need to. Like, you're not on my team. Like, I said sorry on the field, but I'm not going to. He rode over Steven Vogt to the hospital. So, I want to hate Tarek Scooble, but dang, he's both good at baseball and a good dude. Ooh, Quan in on the hands. It's going to be just inside. So, I tip of the cap to, a literal tip of the cap to Tarek Scooble for that. Because, man, it was just an unfortunate play. I don't think anybody's really to blame for that sort of play. Like, that was just he showed bunt and it ran inside. It was a complete freak play. Bullseye from Scooble. What's Scooble at pitch-wise? 64 pitches. Boys, he's in for a long outing. He can't be striking out on 3 pitches. The pitch from Scooble on the 1-1. Swung on and fouled over third base side. But yeah, it was just I thought that was mad cool from Tarek Scooble. Just really see again. It's just like gotta score a touchdown or just complete something. Whatever. The 1-2 to Quan. Rolled over third base side. Across the diamond, gets him by a step. And Scooble gets out of the 5th inning. No damage. 1, 2, 3. Heart of the order for the Tigers coming up. Gleiber Torres, Kerry Carpenter, Spencer Torkelson. 1-1. 5th inning. Crazy game so far. Guardians scoring like the Guardians do. Tigers scoring off of some mistakes. But both starting pitchers look good. Gavin Williams has been good. Tarek Scooble has been Tarek Scooble. I mean, you give up a run with the ball not leaving the infield, them's the breaks. Didn't even read what this is. Guess I'm on defense. Okay. Shout out to everybody watching Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Yeah, Quan has had some bad. He's like, again, he's a 2 for his last 21, I believe. Average is down 274. He's had some bad luck. Like, you look at the batting average on balls in play. He's had some really bad luck. He's had some hits that the XBA were up over 300, and he's not getting hits from it. It's just baseball. Like, it is just, that's baseball for you. Meanwhile, Angel Martinez is getting infield singles on pitches that just barely get to second base. Like, it just is what it is. But Quan's a professional and a Gold Glover out in left, so, you know, you can't fault him. It's just going to be what's going to be. If there's somebody I trust to get out of a slump like that, it is Quan. So, just not going to go, huh? Okay. Oh, it's probably complete. I just want to see if this completes. Because we definitely left up 20 yards in 4 plays, but there's a lot of construction going on around my house right now. Not at my house, just around it. Heart of the order for those Los Tigres coming up. Hey, I mean, again, you kind of expected pitcher's duel between these two. I mean, it's both the number ones. Dude, there's construction everywhere. They're like building on, like, 2 houses are getting fully, like, redone. Like, we're talking full remodels. It's Torres. Foul ball. 0-2 count for Gleiber. But, like, dude, like, they finally just finished construction over on Greenfield. Finally. They're not working on, like, 13 Mile either. Is that ball below the zone? Guys, are we good? I'm actually going to run commit here because I just don't want to... Idiots. Got him. Nice curveball that Torres was just able to get a piece of. So remember, this was also a good point from Sean McDonough on the broadcast. Remember, this was also a Guardians team that lost Luis Ortiz, who was their number 4 starter, and their all-star closer. Emmanuel Clase. Torres sends one out to center field, medium deep, as Martinez runs it down. There's one away. They actually did correctly do that. Good job. But, like, they had to move Cade Smith into closer role. They've had to lean on Logan Allen and Joey Cantillo, who got Rookie Pitcher of the Month, I believe, this month, for what he did in September, which he was stellar. He had a sub 130 ERA. So they've faced some adversity for sure. Kerry Carpenter swings and misses at a good curveball. That's the good curveball, and he's had his curveball working pretty well. Been painting the corners with that. Jaden Daniels was just a god, I guess. Did he get the first down? I don't know. Sure. Swing and a miss from Carpenter on another curveball. Do they go back to the curveball? Can't, Diego. I'll get smoked. I would if I could, though. The 0-2 curveball, almost offered at it. Jane Daniel in this game, I guess, is the best ever. I mean, yeah, we're playing with a really bad team. The 1-2 to Carpenter. Misses outside. Went to that sweeper. Sweeper maybe has been Williams' best pitch over the last month. He's really thrown a good sweeper, but that curveball has been his go-to. A lot of breaking balls to Kerry Carpenter. The pitch goes cutter upstairs, misses, and Carpenter's worked this back full. I'm playing the 85 Bears, by the way, in a solo challenge. This is the greatest. Like, I know we stink. We don't have a lot of players right now, but, like, dang. Full count to Carpenter. The payoff pitch. Swung on and hammered to left field. Quan back. Track wall. Caught at the wall. Oh, he put a ride into that one. Good oppo swing. Okay, that one was I'm bad, okay? What's up, we dem boys? What's going on? What's up, Donovan? Can't. I'll get smoked. Not looking to get banned. Just enough wind coming in. Like, the wind looked like it's coming in from right. So maybe that kept it in the park just a little bit, but... Can you just pick it? Torkelson tried to hit that one back to Detroit. Torkelson with the RBI in the first inning. The 0-1. Appeal down to first. He went 0-2 count. Fans on their feet at the corner of Carnegie and Ontario. 0-2 count. Gavin Williams, pitch number 85, incoming, top of the 6th. Trying to rally Big Rig to another out. He gets the sign, or I guess the pitch comm from Hedges. Stares in. Sets. Fires. Check swing. He went around. Strikeout for Williams. A great 14-pitch inning from Gavin Williams. We them boys, it's good to see you, my friend. And we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Again, if you're watching over on TikTok, we are live on Twitch and YouTube right now. GameSpot Sports, one word. If you're watching on, TikTok and YouTube, or on Twitch and YouTube, make sure you go follow the TikTok. Got a lot of content going out on there. We've been posting like crazy. And by we, I mean, hi. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. But shout out to everybody joining us for this watch along. We are in the middle of the 6th inning. One game between the Tigers and Guardians. We were just doing some MUT solos during this game, watch along style. Shout out to We Dem Boys. Check it in. I'm a long time friends of the channel. Since the Mutthead days. Get him. Ball's out. Could you... Oh, he picked it up. Nice. We did it. Good work. Good work, everybody. So, let's think. It's going to be Martinez, Ramirez, and Rodriguez up. Score, rushing touchdown, pass for 15 yards and 2 plays. Okie dokie. Okay. But yes, to everybody asking, show the game. I can't. It will immediately get us banned. I would love to, and would love to at some point. Now that we are in the world of everybody streaming and it's the future, we should loosen some of the restrictions on streaming these games, because I think watch-alongs are a lot of fun, but again, not looking to get this channel banned, mostly because it's not my... I get my personal one banned. That stinks. Like, I work for the company. I'm not looking to get the company's channel banned right away. Gavin Williams is still pitching Stinking Bolts. He is through 6, 85 pitches, 7 strikeouts? Might be 8. Look, I mean, again, the only run he gave up was it was off an error, but he is still going. Need one more strikeout from him. I think he's going to come out for the 7th. It would surprise me if he didn't. But they might. I mean, again, it is Steven Vogt. They haven't shown anybody warming up in the bullpen. But it would not surprise me if Vogt goes to the plan, which is Sobrowski, Gaddis, and Smith early, but it's still tied. So Martinez shows bunts, pitches inside. This umpire stinks. I mean, he absolutely stinks. Martinez was looking for the bunt, takes a strike. That was not a strike. Swing on a 99. I mean, let's be clear. Terry Skubal is about to pitch number 69, nice, and still throwing 100 miles an hour. We need some of these batters, especially in the 6th inning, we need to work some of these counts. Problem is for two-part. One, the umpire's calling random things strikes and random things balls. And second of all, Skubal's just painting corners. Like, he is on. He is lasering right now. So it's not like there's a lot of chance to work the count. The 0-2 ripped to left field. If it's fair, it's off the netting. Good swing from Angel Martinez. There's a fastball in, turned on it. Just turned it a little too far. Also, that was, like, really foul. Tarek over 18 strikeouts. Yeah, he ain't getting there. But the odds on that had to be crazy. That pitch was, like, severely foul, by the way. And they like, tracked it like it was just about to land on the line. It hit the netting. Like, it wasn't even particularly close. Pitch number 70 incoming from Terry Skubal. Pitch number 70 from Skubal. Sets. Fires. Swing and fouled off. Good fight from Martinez. Another 100-mile. It's been a steady diet of fastballs for this AB from Terry Skubal. Martinez batting .225 for the Guardians. Has an infield single today. The 0-2 goes change up, or excuse me, curveball below the zone, and it's fouled into the left field seats. Went down to get that one. That wasn't, it wasn't a strike, but this umpire might have called it a strike. But nice job just to fight that one off. Good AB from Martinez. The 0-2. Up high, slider. 1-2 count. Pitch number 7 of the AB, I believe. Maybe 6. Scooble sets, fires, swung on and fouled away. Challenge me, slider right middle of the plate. Martinez fouls it off his foot. Doesn't look particularly bothered by it. Michael, I don't need that energy in here. But thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I've already got enough Tigers on Twitch. Okay, now I'm getting Tigers fans on TikTok. This is killer. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Went to the changeup, and it was nasty from Tarek Skubal. I mean, gross. When you can go from 98 to 82, that's why he's the best pitcher in baseball. He just is. He's that good. Jose Ramirez looks at a slider away. We're getting a T-Mobile ad. Shout out to T-Mobile. I don't have T-Mobile. I'm just saying it's on the screen. The 1-0 pitch. Up high. Fastball 2-0. Rapids, yeah! Guards fan, yeah! We're about even, I think. I think we've had we got you and Brahma Bulls. We got my guy Crook. We got Michael as Ramirez swings, skies one into right field. Battling the sun. It is caught. Is that Winsell Perez out and right? 2 outs. And up comes Jonathan Rodriguez. J-Rod batting 4th. Can't show the game or I'll get this smoked. And this is, it's not my personal, so. All I can do is, we're live on Twitch right now, so you can come join us on Twitch. I don't have the game there either, but we have at least something other than my mug. But 1-0 count, bullseye, slider on the outside. We haven't seen a lot of sliders from Skubal. I bet you we'll see Kafis with once they go. Ooh, swung on. I bet you we'll see Kafis once the bullpens get involved. We will. The 1-2. Down low. 2-0. Or excuse me, 2-2. Twitch, it's GameSpot Sports. One word. We've just got some kind of the same thing. We're just working through some MUT solos while this game is on. Swing and a miss. Change up. J-Rod 0 for 3 and an error that led to a run. We go to the top of the 7th inning. 5-6-7 up for the Tigers. 1-1 game. Team builders, I guess? I don't know. Sure, team builders. Why not? Team builders. Don't throw an incomplete pass this drive. Okay. Sure, we'll try it. We could probably rip the packs, but I'll play through these. Got the red hat on. Cheers. Looking for that one more strikeout from Gavin. On Twitch, Enrique, it is GameSpot Sports. One word. GameSpot Sports. Also live on YouTube. If you want YouTube more. Same thing. GameSpot Sports. One word. Gonna throw like a bullet pass in like 5 plays or something. I don't know. Uh-oh. Yeah, we got it. He dropped it. All right. Okay. Can't wait to actually get some real players on this team. Because we're going to be doing some... We got some creator streams coming up. 4 letters. 1 word. Yeet. Wonder if they're going to bring Gavin Williams out for another inning. He was just open. Shout out to Saquon. All right. Did we do everything we needed to do? Why did it hit me with a finished game? I've never... Did I do it? Oh, because it was the incomplete pass. I bet. That one's on me. I bet. Ball up top. My beat. Yeah, I mean, we've got good Scooble and good Gavin so far. Let's see if Gavin Williams comes out. I think Gavin Williams is going to come out. It is Gavin Williams sticking bolts. He's back out there for the top of the 7th at 85 pitches. Facing Riley Green 0 for 2 on the day. Wow, 22 out of 25 strikes. Green with a gap shot. Jonathan Rodriguez again just looks like a baby deer in right field. I mean, my guy, like, every ball can't look like you're picking up a baseball for the first time, my dude. That's a good swing from Riley Green. That's like Riley Green, old school Riley Green. That's a curveball. It was bottom of the zone, but it's almost identical to the ball that Kerry Carpenter hit. Just stayed kind of middle up. Wasn't super middle, but was enough. And good hitters will get their hands on it. Pitching coach coming out to talk, so it doesn't look like they're pulling the trigger quite yet. Eight strikeouts for Gavin Williams. Really good outing, dude, so far. Let's keep it up. A little bit of trouble here, but he's fought out of trouble already a couple times today. Not a ton of traffic on the bases. Did have early on 2 on, nobody out. Was able to get... I don't want to watch Warzone. Fair. Had 2 on, nobody out. Got a double play and then a strikeout on Kerry Carpenter. It is Wencel Perez up for the Tigers. He rips one off the glove of Noel at first base. What a recovery! And they call him out? They called him safe. A great recovery from Rocchio. Hard hit off the glove of Noel. Rocchio gets the ricochet. Is he... I guess he missed the bag. Why isn't John Kenzie Noel playing first base? Like, he's so bad. And he's batting 170. And that is the day for Gavin Williams. 88 pitches and Noel and Rodriguez completely selling. That's so brutal. Like, what? I get that you batted that ball. I get it. It was a hard hit ball. You did a good job getting a glove on it. But, like, both him and Rodriguez look like they've never played the field before. Rodriguez and I don't know why John Kenzie Noel gets a spot on this team. I'll be dead honest. Dude, you had a great moment last postseason. And I love it. You are batting 170 and you are a liability at first base. You cannot be out there in a playoff game. You just can't. Sorry. Enjoy AAA or get traded to the Marlins. You cannot be out there on a baseball field doing this. He blew 2 plays in the Texas series, and now he's blowing plays in a baseball game that is in a best-of-3 wild card. You cannot be out there. I get you're playing lefty-righty matchups. How's that 3 strikeouts going, though? Noel's been brutal. Like, I understand the want to put guys out there to match up because they're bad. Noel is a bad hitter. Doesn't matter if he's facing lefties or righties. He's batting 170. Swings at everything. It's 1-1 right now. It's 1-1, but the Tigers now have first and third, nobody out. Like, you just can't have... I get it. There's not... Put Manzardo at first. He's a better first baseman. Put David Fry with a broken face at first base. He's a better first baseman than John Kenzie Noel. He's a better first baseman. 6 hits, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk. A fantastic outing, but he's responsible for the runners on first and third. Like, what are you doing? Like, it wasn't even a wide play to, like, not, like, he didn't even have to make, like, a play to go get the ball. It was a beautiful play by Rocchio, and he threw it on the money, and then John Kenzie Noel does a dance on first base. He hit a little jig at first base. You cannot be on this team anymore. Hunter Gaddis into the game, 3.11 ERA. I'm surprised they go Gaddis in the 7th. I thought they might go Sabrowski. Cade Smith is the closer. They might just go Gaddis to Cade Smith, but depends how this inning goes. 1-1 count on Dylan Dingler, 0 for 2 on the day. Banged foul of third base. Completely inexcusable, dude. Like, again, I get it when you're trying to make a play and, like, the ball is offline and it was right on. And all he did was he goes, whee, I'm going to jump now. Why? Just make the catch. Get the out at first base. Rocchio made an unbelievable play to get to that ball. The 1-2 from Gaddis. Swing and a miss. What a pitch from Gaddis. He gets a huge first out. A huge first out. That's a massive strikeout. Not out of danger yet. And we still have John Kenzie Noel at first base, so even if we try to turn a double play, he might try to do a backflip while catching it because he thinks he's on the Savannah Bananas. Who's up now? McKinstry. The pitch. Shows bunt, a good bunt down the line, and they're going to get a run home. You weren't playing for the bunt. You weren't playing for the bunt. John Kenzie Noel again! Just leisurely standing behind first base. I mean, it's a perfect bunt from McKinstry. It's fine if you're playing for the Savannah Bananas, but not in a playoff game. I don't want to hear any Tigers fans complaining about how the Guardians score runs because y'all just bunted home a run in the 7th inning. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear anything ever again. All the whiny Tigers fans, the Guardians don't hit the ball hard, and they didn't get the ball out of the infield, and they scored runs. How about this? You just bunted home a run in the 7th. Stop your whining. It's baseball. Unbelievable. 2-1 game. Oh, Tigers fans were so whiny on Twitter all week long. I got called unethical. The Guardians win unethically. I don't want to hear it. Good job blowing a 15.5 game lead. I don't want to hear it, though. Y'all just bunted home a run in a playoff game. Whoops. Okay, well, good zone defense out there, I guess. I love the Bananas. By the way, Savannah Bananas make baseball fun. I love that they're, like, selling out football stadiums. I love it. It is now 2-1 Tigers. I assume we're going to see Scooble for the bottom of the 7th. I would assume. I don't even know what we're trying to do, by the way. I wasn't paying attention. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to go open some of these and see if we can't get some of these 60 overall players off the field. I've got coins. But I think I have a couple packs. I think. Nope. All right, carry on. Nope, not a single one. Carry on, my wayward son. Helpful hardware, folks. What do I have to do? Don't allow 30 yards. Don't allow a first down and 3 plays. Okay. Okay. I swear, I'm dead serious. Jhonkensy Noel cannot see the field the rest of this year. He can't be on the roster. Doesn't hit the ball. He strikes out at an alarming rate. He doesn't make contact. Like, he cannot be a part of this team. He's a bad fielder. He is just a liability. Literally in every sense. There's the only thing you were hoping for with Jhonkensy Noel is that he, just swings hard enough to hit a home run. That's it. If he makes center contact, the ball's going to Canada. But you cannot count on that from him. And he's a liability at first base. He's a liability at the plate. In a game where you need... Okay, sure, dude. Whatever. All right, we got Crown Jewel Perth coming up. Any WWE fans out there? So we're going to get what? Manzardo, Arias, Rocchio. Scooble is still out there. 82 pitches. Cena versus Styles, yeah. I think they're going to put on an absolute banger of a match, by the way. Manzo up. Scooble at 82 pitches. Bottom of the 7th. Manzardo, single off of Scooble. Back in the 2nd inning. Takes a fastball. Middle for a strike. He's throwing like 3 fastballs down the middle to Manzardo. You have to swing at any of them. He just stares at him. He's like, I'm going to wait for the changeup below the zone that I'm going to swing over. Nope, threw him another fastball down the middle. Remember, the last time Manzardo was up, he threw 3 straight fastballs, and Manzardo swung through all of them. He's now seeing 5 straight fastballs. At some point, you're going to have to hit one of them, Manzo. Throws him another fastball. This time, at least he got a bat on the ball. The 0-2 from Scooble. Fouls it away. 101 off the gun at pitch 86. $101. Goes outside with the slider. You wonder if you're going to see a breaking ball. He's thrown 5 straight fastballs. This is a good job from Manzardo working Scooble, fouling off some tough pitches. Threw him another fastball. Whee! Not going to make contact today, boys. Shave your mustache. You don't deserve one. Oh, Matt Boyd's getting them. Hey, by the way, good job, Guardians, not re-signing Matt Boyd. He's now starting Game 1 of the NL wildcard for the Cubs. Swing and a miss for Gabriel Arias. Yeah, Tigers didn't re-sign him. I mean, again, like, he was kind of hurt with the Tigers, and then he goes, Cleveland was great last year, and they're like, nah, we're good. Up high with the sinker for Scooble. Almost fell down. Pitch number 90. The pitch. Got a slider up, and Arias can't even catch up to that one. Welcome to Cleveland's offense, ladies and gentlemen. If we're not topping balls off a home plate, we're not doing anything. Swing and a miss at a fastball that was at your chest. Good to see a team that didn't strike out a ton this year. I know they don't hit for average, but don't strike out a ton. 12 strikeouts against Tarek Skubal. So really good performance. I'm glad that Vogt got the team ready. Skubal might pitch a complete game at 130 pitches. Out of spite. Brian Rocchio's up. Actually saw a ball, unbelievably. The 1-0. Up high. The pitch is, oh my God, this guy sucks! The pitch is a full ball high. It's a full ball high. And you call that a strike. We don't need to be gifting Tarek Skubal strikes. Out of everybody. We don't need to be gifting Tarek Skubal strikes. He has 12 strikeouts on the day, and he's gifted another one. 100 miles an hour. Gifted a high strike. Strikeout. Unbelievable. Fire this man. Umpires need to be held accountable. They need to be. This is ridiculous. Actually ridiculous that this is okay. He's been bad all day. And if you ask me, you better check his FanDuel account because he's got money on the Tigers. He's been bad for both sides, but the key misses have been all against Cleveland. Unbelievable. Oh, it's brutal, B. Johnsy. It's brutal. All these people, man, all these whatever, these sycophants who just sit there and go, we don't want robot umpires. It takes away the joy of the game. No, I want games called correctly. I am tired of games being decided by 60-year-old dudes who don't feel like being good at their job. Because here's the thing. If I was 80% at my job, if I did 80% of my job right and was bad 20% of the time, I'd be fired after a week. Because when you do a job, you don't get to bat at 80%. That's not a thing. And these guys just, nope. Oh, I didn't get it because I didn't get 2 tackles. That's just the truth of the matter. If I batted 75% of my job, if I posted videos 75% of the time, if I went live 75% of the times that I was supposed to go live, I'd be fired after 2 weeks. But umpires are just allowed to be bad, and nobody does anything. And then they don't do any interviews. They don't do press conferences. They don't have to answer for anything. It's ridiculous. So just give me the robots. Just give me the robots. Supposedly they're bringing the ABS next year. I hope so. Because, man, it is getting brutal to be a fan of the game of baseball and watching the entire umpiring profession be this bad. You cannot have it. Not anymore. Not in high. There's too much money out there, let alone if you happen to be in sports betting. Let me just point that out. Let alone if you happen to be sports betting. Because the number of times I have seen or been a part of, I just lost money because this umpire didn't call a strikeout. How that's okay is crazy to me. It can't be a thing. Gaddis back in. Only 6 pitches in that inning. Nope, don't get that call. Crazy. A pitch that is less outside than the strike on Rocchio. And this umpire didn't happen to see that one. Check the FanDuel account. That one was very much a ball. That was actually way outside. I'm not going to get this again because it's not 2 tackles. I hit him too hard. But it's a strike. That is another one. That pitch was a strike. I don't care about the appeal. It's a strike. Oh, we're bringing in Tim Herron. Sabrowski. Nice pitch. I'm surprised he didn't call it a ball. I can't hit him too hard because I need a tackle. Fights back to 3-2. You know, this umpire is just sitting there making money. Swing and fouled back. And nice job getting to that one. What's up, D-Box? How are you, my friend? He had the Amon Ross St. Brown. Yeah, sure. And he gets a free run outside. Sure. The 3-2 from Gaddis. Strike 3. You better call that strike 3 or else I'm quitting. Second strikeout for Gaddis. Nice pitch from Hunter out there. I think he went. That looked like a slider. Phoenix. Oh, you mean the unethical Tiger hitters, Crook? Because they dared bunt the ball? All of a sudden, everyone's okay with bunting. Weird. Meadows hasn't looked right for like a little bit. They aren't even unethical. They're just bad. Here's the thing. I also truly believe, I don't know about how you guys feel, if you're Madden people or if you're here for baseball. Shout out to whatever you're doing. But in like solo challenges and stuff like that, I think that like there are certain conditions that if you do it, you should automatically get it completed. Like if I force a turnover on the first play and I need to get like 3 tackles or something, like I hate the fact that that doesn't count. Dude, I'm so happy for Goat Geezy making the live. I'm so happy for him. I know how hard he's worked. Somebody who I've watched for a long time. It makes me happy to see him make the live. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I was surprised. I was surprised Jahmai Jones didn't start today. I think it was a matchup thing, but he's been swinging the bat really good. And I was surprised they didn't go with Jahmai Jones. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, I am crazy, but maybe I'm more crazy than usual. They space jammed Javi and took his mojo. Javi got better. Yeah. The full count pitch. Swing and a miss. He went up and in with a fastball and got Gleyber Torres. Third strikeout for Gaddis. 2 outs. I assume we're going to see a pitch hitter for... Oh, they're going to bring in the lefty to get Kerry Carpenter out of there. So they're going to bring in... Sabrowski? I think it's Sabrowski. Pitching change for Cleveland. Everybody's a god. I mean, like, my corners are like, I think they're all 70 overalls. Like, I don't even know if I have the tackle requirement. Honestly, don't. I have no idea. But, like, I can't run man with this. Like, I have to run all zone. which is a choice. They literally ran a slant route just to get to the 30 yards. Like, you can actually shove off. They huff my entire butt. I gotta see who I have, by the way. I got cred. I don't even know what that was. Sure. Okay. Yeah, my best player is the Old Spice Saquon. Like, it tells you how little I've played MUT so far. Look at all these. The little one is good. Thanks for asking me, them boys. She's at daycare right now. But she is, she's great. She is an adventure every day. But I love that. Sure. Cool. They're leaving Carpenter in to face Sabrowski. Nice pitch. 1-1 count. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice fastball from Sabrowski down in the zone. Ooh, I can get a 78 overall. World Series matchup prediction? It's a good question. I think the 1-2 fouled off. I think the NL is it's the Dodgers to lose. They've just got the arms. But I think it's gonna be Dodgers or Phillies. I just don't want Philadelphia to have that much happiness because I'm tired of watching them win. And I got too many Eagles fans that I know. AL, I like the Mariners, dude. Swing and a miss. That pitch was at your ear, Carey. Sabrowski's laughing. Crook, thoughts on that swing? Crook? just, bro. I don't have any idea what I'm supposed to do with these tokens, by the way. You're winning. It's 2-1 Tigers, so, you know. Do I get the spotlight? 81 plus? Is that what I'm supposed to do with these tokens? Anybody who plays MUT? Do I get the spotlight or the 83-85? Ew. 83 to 85? Oh, that's what you're going for. Yeah, at least Charlie Morton got his send-off. Do we get the 86-88? What am I looking at? Okay, so I need 25 of those tokens. Say that until you get 25. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Thanks, E-Box. Thanks, bud. Appreciate you. Ah. right, carry on. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th inning. Running out of time. Is Scooble back out there? 13 strikeouts on the day. Really just stellar batting from the Cleveland Guardians. But they're in it. It's 2-1. They just haven't worked him at all. And he is back in for the 8th inning. Stu doesn't get tired. Oh, Scooble's absolutely winning the... Why is John Kenzie not well batting? Oh. Vote, you can't be this dense. Yes, if Scooble doesn't win the Cy Young, it's rigged. A 480 OPS. A 480 OPS, and we're having him bat in the 8th inning. God, that pitch was in the... you stink. Get off my team! Boo him! You cannot be on the team. You have a 480 OPS. You swung at a pitch in the opposite batter box, and you swung at a pitch that bounced at home plate. He cannot be a part of the team. Outside on Hedges. He can't be a part of the team, dude. He just can't. I don't care how nice a guy he is. But no. Cal Raleigh should be the MVP. Give Cal Raleigh the MVP. Will Vest warming up. Cade Smith warming up. That's low. That's 3-0. Seriously, Austin Hedges has some weird hex. I don't know what's going on. You should be staring at John Kenzie Noel going, this is how you work a count. Scooble's thrown one actual strike in this inning. Get me over fastball. My guess he throws the exact same pitch. My guess is the exact same pitch. I would throw another fastball if I'm Terry Scooble to Austin Hedges and go, I dare you to hit it. He threw a slider. Wow. Just like that, it's a full count. Hedges, the bat has not left his shoulder, but... The 3-2 from Scooble and Hedges. It's low, and Hedges draws a walk. A head shake from Hedges. Dude, you're batting like 150, but like I like the confidence. Is that it for Scooble? Hinch not leaving the dugout. He's at pitch 105. And we go to the top of the order, Stephen Kwan. Hedges get, I assume, pinch run with Petey Halpin. It is Petey Halpin. Good game from Hedges, by the way. Called a great game for Gavin Williams. I mean, the definition of locker room guy. The pitch. Up and away. Ball one to Stephen Kwan, who's been scuffling the last couple weeks. I mean, gripping the bat just a little too tight. A little bit of bad luck, too, for Kwan. Halpin takes his lead at first. Scooble the pitch. Swung on off the glove of Scooble. Spins, throws. He gets Kwan at first, but Halpin moves up to second. So he gets him into scoring position. Again, it was just right up the middle. And now it looks like that is the day for Scooble. Just off of Scooble's glove. Good recovery from Scooble to get over and make an accurate throw to first base. But it looks like it will be Will Vest going for the 4-out save for the Tigers. I wonder if Angel Martinez is going to bat. 107 pitches for Scooble is insane, by the way. And we're still throwing gas. I wonder if it's going to be... I wonder if we see CDL. I wonder if we see CDL. Maybe Valera. Maybe Kafis. But I swear, if I have to look at another game of John Kenzie Noel in a big game, struck out 3 times today, and on pitches that aren't close, I'm going to lose it. You cannot have him in high leverage situations. I don't care. I'm just doing the next one. Like, you just can't. I want to see Chase, Luke. I want to see CDL. Even if he strikes out. He hit 1 home run, B. Johnsy. He hit 1 home run in the playoffs. That is what his entire career is on, but he's a bad hitter. He's batting under 170, 480 OPS. He cannot be a part of this team. I just want to see, I don't care if like CDL strikes out or whatever. I just want to see him. I just want to see him. Like, the fact they brought him in. Now, I will say this for Will Vest. He looked good in that series against the Red Sox. I know he's kind of been scuffling, but I mean, 14 strikeouts for Skubal is insane. That is what you go to Skubal for. It is the closer, Will Vest, looking for the 4-out save, 3.01 ERA in 68 and 2/3 innings. Really, Crook? 12-0? Bo? We got Bobo? Bo Naylor's been ripping it the last month. Bo Naylor's been good. I like it. And you're going to need to bring in a catcher anyways. That's crazy. That's 12-0 in the wild card. That's insane. This is Karapatz's crew, by the way. He's replacing his mask. Is that why you've been so bad? Like, is that why you haven't called balls and strikes? Because your mask? As we still wait. I know he's batting 195, but he's not really batting 195. P.D. Halpin at second. Wheels at second. He's going to be going home on just about anything. Man, oh man. I mean, this is what you expected from this game, though, right? Like, this is exactly what you expected. Pitchers duel. What a year for Skubal, Cy Young. Bo Naylor swings the first pitch and bangs it foul first base side. And broke his bat. Got a slider up. Caught it right on the inside. Bo just needs to just not do too much. You're just looking for a pitch to hit. Nice and easy. Pitch hit to the outfield. All we're looking for. All we're looking for is a base hit. What a job, by the way, from Gaddis and Sobrowski holding this game. Apart from the bunt. Like, really, you can't complain. It's just swing from Naylor to the first baseman. Got aggressive on Will Vest. This will go to the ninth. It'll be Torkelson, Green, and Perez. I think we'll see Cade Smith. I think. That's my guess. Could be wrong. So you're going to have, because Hedges got pitch ran for, and then you had, just kill me. Because Hedges got pinch ran for, and Naylor came in for Martinez. You'll have Halpin go out to center. And then you'll have Bo Naylor catch. He didn't even get there. Good route, dude. Donkey. So we will see what they decide to do pitching-wise. I wonder if they stay with the lefty Sobrowski or they go to Cade Smith. It's also a thought of, like, it's a 2-1 game. Like, do you use your closer in a situation where you do not need your closer? Wee! Do your hurdle. I think now I just need to score a rushing touchdown. Think Ramirez will get a hit. He's never given me a reason to doubt him. Like, if there's somebody who's going to do it, it's somebody like J-Ram. Good question, Keegan. But this team's not swinging the bat. I mean, for as much as my guy Crook in our Twitch chat wants to complain about the Tigers not hitting, the Guardians have struck out 14 times. Whereas the Tigers at least got 6 hits off of Gavin Williams. Guardians have decided they used all their hitting. No, don't go into the end zone. I literally pull back so that he doesn't go into the end zone. It is Cade Smith. If there's one thing I like about pitching Cade Smith, is a guy who's pitched in the eighth inning. I mean, that was his role up until Clase decided to bet his season away. So he has been in this situation before. This isn't like when Clase would come in and he hit Torkelson. First pitch, Cade, huh? Really? First pitch, dude. Hit Spencer Torkelson. All right. Game 2 tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern time. Free base runner, your first pitch. All right. Let's fight out of this trouble. I like to just make sure I got the hurdle. Just throwing it out there. Fastball splitter from Cade Smith. So he has hit a batter and has yet to find the strike zone. Cade's a little amped, it looks like. That's a good splitter, though. Bottom of the zone. Finally throws a strike. First strike thrown by Cade Smith. The 2-1. Misses inside. 3-1. All right. I wonder if he goes back to the splitter. They did. And John Kenzie Noel, by the way, picks up an error for the hop, skip, and a jump. There. Just go into the end zone. Full count for Cade Smith on... I'm not celebrating. Just... The pitch. Fastball up is fouled away by Riley Green. The 3-2 again from Smith. And it's down. Dude, I would be, by the way, such a bad coach. Like, y'all watch this weekend? Yeah, I know, Isaiah. I'm begging for it, dude. We first need Cade Smith to figure his stuff out. Y'all watched the Colts this weekend? Y'all saw A.D. Mitchell just fumble the ball going across the goal line? Here's where I'm a bad coach. I would have walked up to him and taken his jersey. You don't get to play here anymore. You don't get to be an NFL player. You're done. Like, that's my problem, is like Cade Smith, like, my pitching talk to him would be, hey, you realize you're hoeing the whole team right now. We're only down 1, and you've come in here and been complete dog water. So figure it out or enjoy, we're trading you to the A's. Like, that's my problems. I just threaten every player with trading to the A's. You're going to Sacramento. Wencel Perez up. He is showing bunt. It's a good bunt. And Smith throws him out at first. So I assume we see him walk. I assume we see a walk. It's only the 5th sacrifice bunt. They sure have bunted a lot against Cleveland. Where did that happen? We're not. Are we doing the unintentional intentional walk? Oh my God. It's only the 5th sacrifice bunt, and they've done 2 bunts today. I want to hear it. Bo Naylor is catching now. He has no feel for this fastball. That's my other problem is I would be warming up relievers too quickly. Like, he'd walk 2 people and be like, get somebody up. Mech. Strike. I mean, like, there we go. The commentator's going, there we go. He threw a fastball down the middle. That's not a good pitch. Like, just because he found the middle of the strike zone does not mean it's good. 2-1 from Smith. Swing and a miss from Dingler on a fastball that was not in the zone, but they've got, oh, Matt Festa and Tim Herron. No Matt Festa. No Matt Festa. Come on, Cade. Broken bat, caught, diving play from Brian Rocchio. Oh, he shattered the bat, and Rocchio makes a diving catch. That's a nice play. That was a good pitch from Cade Smith inside. I mean, literally sawed him off. And Rocchio, in on the grass at second, makes a diving catch, 2 down. Second and third, 2 outs. Is it Javi Baez? Are they at the 9th hitter now? Nope, it's McKinstry. Zach McKinstry up to bat. 2 men on, 2 out, pitch in there. Bullseye, 97-mile-an-hour fastball from Cade Smith. Men on second and third, 2 outs. Smith, the pitch, swung on, fouled back, 0-2 count, gone fastball. The crowd rises. Smith sets, fires, swung on and fouled out third base side. Boy, you talk about if he can get out of this, the momentum for the offense at the bottom of the inning. Like, this is a big AB, not just for the score number, but for the momentum of the team. The pitch, 0-2, swung on, fouled out. He's gone 3 straight fastballs up. That pitch was actually in the zone. Probably wasn't a strike, though. This umpire doesn't feel like calling that strike, but. McKinstry stares out. The pitch. Down and in. Swung on. And Cade Smith gets out of the jam. Ramirez Ramirez, Rodriguez, Manzardo. My guess is J-Rod doesn't bat. I could be wrong, but my guess is with Vest out there, they don't bring out J-Rod, but it is going to be J-Ram. We've got a 9th inning, ladies and gentlemen. That's all you can ask for. When you have Tarek Skubal on the mound and you have a chance in the 9th inning, you're only down 1 run. That's all you can ask for. It will be Jose Ramirez against Will Vest. But, I mean, the story of this game, I mean, Tarek Skubal showed why he's the Cy Young winner. Why didn't I get it? I did. I don't care. I don't care. For those of you on TikTok, I'm grinding through Madden solos right now. And I'm too tired to, care. Game is not over. We're going bottom of the 9th, GOAT. Bottom of the 9th, Tigers up 2-1. Will Vest looking for the 4-out save. It will be Ramirez. Due up is Ramirez, Rodriguez, Manzardo. We're not going to get the fumble because there's nobody around, so that's cool. Oh, another fumble. I love the hit stick fumbles. I don't think we get all the stars or something because I think there was something else we might have had to do. Oh, we did. I love it when it's not normal and you can just hit stick people. Complete 2 passes in 3 plays, 40 yards in 3 plays, and score faster. Okay. If the Tigers sell after the Skubal gem, I'll actually fall to my knees. Crook's predicting it, and he's a Tigers fan. I'm just looking for... I could look at Jonathan Rodriguez just bungle that. I mean, it's literally 2 runs on 2 errors. A team that doesn't have a lot of errors. By the way, what a job from Martinez. By the way, a scoring on a sacrifice bunt. Is that might be the first one the Tigers have scored using a sacrifice bunt. Here we go. You know what? I'm doing it. We're going full rally cap, ladies and gentlemen. We're going full rally cap. He's up right now. Vest was able to get the last out of the 8th inning. Got Bo Naylor to ground out. Now faces the number 3 hitter, Jose Ramirez. I'm going full rally cap. The pitch to Ramirez. Bullseye slider. Do you go front? Do I go front rally cap? Front rally cap? I know. Where's my rally? Remember the rally goat? Ramirez outside. 1-1 count. Anybody remember was it rally goat? Wasn't there a rally cat or a rally squirrel too? The 1-1 from Vest. Swung on. Up the middle. What a snag at second. He doesn't get it. It's out of his hand. Ramirez is running to second. Ramirez is rounding second. He heads to third. Jose Ramirez to third base on another ball that didn't get out of the infield. It was an unbelievable snag at second. I don't know how Torkelson didn't make the play at first. Can't put the game on. We'll get the account smoked. It was Baez with a diving play. Oh, he bounced it into Torkelson, and Torkelson couldn't make the pick. I wonder if they'll rule that. They might rule that a hit, I'll be honest. And Ramirez flies to third base. Man on third. Nobody out. A huge play for the Guardians. And it is George Valera, the youngster, coming in and pinch hitting for Jonathan Rodriguez. And he swings at a pitch at his back foot. George, settle down. This is a young hitter. Outside. 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. A good slider from Will Vest. Valera's trying to hit this back to, I don't know, back to Detroit. He's trying to hit it to Comerica. Breathe, George. 2 out, 2 outs. I wonder if Jose's running on contact. Breathe. The young man is a rookie. Why not bunt? This is the one time that the Guardians don't bunt, Doug. It's, I don't know. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back. George Valera, September call-up. Guy's battled injuries his entire time in the minor leagues. The 1-2 inside. The pitch that he actually swung on is the first pitch. Lays off the back foot slider. Guardians up at the dugout. And it looks like George Valera strikes out. Huh? I mean, that pitch was at your feet. Never underestimate the power of the Guardians to not make contact. You can get 0.5 fantasy points for J-Ram. I think he gets there with a hit. Or does he need another 0.5? Is it going to be Manzardo? Kyle Manzardo against Will Vest. The pitch. Bullseye. 0-1 count. 1 for 3, singled off of Skubal in the second inning. Swung on 0-2 count. Oh, 2 count on Manzardo. Batted. And they've got Ramirez in a rundown. I mean, you're running on contact. It's just this team doesn't hit the ball. They just don't hit the ball. I mean, he's running on contact. I mean, you can't blame him. It's just this team stinks. Like, this team cannot get any sort of hard hit ball. They need a bunt. They need a fly ball, dude. They need to hit the ball more than 40 feet! You can't live and die on anything that is only hit off the home plate. You gotta hit a ball to the outfield. Can only live and die so long on balls that don't leave the infield. Is it C.J. Kafis? And he pops up the first pitch. Damn it! This game was sold on 2 errors! A team that doesn't make errors! It was sold on 2 errors! And then the inability to hit a fly ball with no outs! You have to hit a ball to the outfield! Things that little leaguers do! And you can't do it! Get John Kenzie Noel off my team! Get Jonathan Rodriguez off my team! Put real players! Spend money, Dolans! Please! You out-assed the Tigers. Congratulations, I guess. Unbelievable. Runner on third with nobody out, and you can't do something 4th graders do. Wasted good outing from Gavin Williams. Absolute waste. I had to watch John Kenzie Noel in the 8th inning swinging a pitch that bounced at his feet and a pitch in the other batter's box in a clutch moment. Yeah, Tigers win game 1, 2-1. Unbelievable. Inability to hit a ball to the outfield. Unbelievable. A waste of a good outing from Gavin Williams. A waste of another job by the bullpen, who held Tigers to only a sacrifice bunt. Unbelievable. It was Jonathan Rodriguez's inability to play right field and Jhonkensy Noel not only being complete and total dog water at the plate, but also trying to hit a backflip or something, trying to do a Texas two-step at first base and letting them get another free base runner. And it's not to take away from the outing that Tarik Skubal had. Skubal was absolutely brilliant. 14 strikeouts for Tarik Skubal. Ooh, Jackson Merrill. But the inability to hit a ball to the outfield when you have somebody on third base. This is by the way, can we talk about for a second? The Tigers, who don't bunt, use bunting to get their run. The Guardians then have an opportunity to use bunting to get their run, and they don't do it. What, did you feel bad that you completed the collapse so you wanted to let them get a win? We're not bunting there. We're not doing something there. Nope, we're letting George Valera swing away, who strikes out. We're letting Kyle Manzardo, who has been awful for the last 2 weeks. Good second half of the season. The last 2 weeks, he's a strikeout machine. He looks completely and totally lost up there, and Vogt keeps putting him batting fifth. And what does he do? Barely gets the ball to the pitcher and gets Jose Ramirez thrown out, where he has to run on contact. You're not telling Jose Ramirez to wait. He's running on contact, and Kyle Manzardo can't even hit a ball past the pitcher's mound. Dead serious. A team that beat Tarik Skubal the last 2 starts by doing one thing: working counts, making Tarik Skubal pitch 7 pitch at bats, 8 pitch at bats. And what do? We put Jhonkensy Noel up there to strike out on 3 pitches 2 times. Stephen Vogt, this is on you. I'm so happy you completed a comeback. Oh, I'm so happy. It was unbelievable to watch, and you did some masterful things. But the fact that you looked at game 1 in a wild card series best of 3 and stared at 4 under 500 OPS Jhonkensy Noel and said, "You're our answer at first base," who, by the way, has 3 errors at first base already. You looked at him and went, "You're starting, buddy. I bet you'll be good in this one." Cutscene, he wasn't. Isn't that interesting? Trends are trends. You cannot put him out there. You put Jonathan Rodriguez, who has 3 games at the major league level in the last 4 months, got sent down to AAA because he was so bad. And yeah, he had 1 great game when he came up 3 games ago, and you went, "That's our right fielder." What does he do? Immediately botches the first ball that's hit to him, which leads to a run, and you lose by 1 run. Look up, you lose by 1 run. This is on Stephen Vogt the entire way. And again, as a Cleveland fan, you're used to it. You're used to the Dolans being the cheapest owners in all of baseball. This payroll is less than many players are making. $55 million payroll is barely a real team. But they fought doing what they had to do, and it was an unbelievable comeback to watch. But at the end of the day, when you fight against Tarik Skubal and you keep it close, and the only runs that you give up, as Gavin Williams gives a fantastic outing, and you end up losing because your cheap owner and your manager, who is for some reason, I think Jhonkensy Noel might be secretly Stephen Vogt's son, the amount that he gets to play. You put these 2 guys out there who sell the entire game. I don't know what to tell you. Game 2 tomorrow. You get Bybee against Casey Mize. You're going to have to hit a ball out of the infield. You just are. You don't have to face Tarek Skubal anymore. You're going to have to hit a ball out of the infield. You're going to have to do something. I'm also looking, by the way, Stephen Kwan, you're 2 for 25. You're a leader on this team. We didn't trade you because you're a gold glove left fielder. Can you play like a baseball player, please? That's actually played baseball before? You're 2 for 25. You have to do something. They literally, everything they did during the season, especially these last 2 weeks against the Tigers, they went, well, crumple up that game plan. Let's try to swing really hard. You can't do that against Tarek Skubal. He's too good. You have to work counts. You have to work counts. And you didn't. And that's why you're down 1-0. And what is it? 12-0? Teams that win the first game are 12-0 in the wild card? You're looking at Tanner Bybee, who's been good the last month, but has had a shaky year. You're hoping you get a great outing out of him tomorrow. Because, I mean, let's be clear. The Tigers weren't good today. This was not a good Tigers offense. The Tigers offense still looks completely lost. They had to resort to bunting. The unethical way that the Guardians score, by the way. The Tigers had to resort to the unethical way of scoring. So this was not a good Tigers offense today. They were completely stifled by everybody. But it turns out, when you don't hit a ball outside of the infield after the second inning, you're not winning. You're not winning. And the Tigers tried to give you the game. They tried. They tried. Spencer Torkelson with one of the worst efforts at first base. Both of our first basemen stink, by the way. John Kenzie Noel and Spencer Torkelson might need to be shipped off to Mars at this point. But you cannot send them out again. But 14 strikeouts for Skubal. He was absolutely brilliant. And the Guardians move on to tomorrow. I mean, you watch Kyle Manzardo swing at 9 straight fastballs from Skubal. Yeah, when's the Saudi baseball league starting? Just like soccer. Like, go play with it. That's what I got. I don't know. I just can't watch this baseball anymore. Like, this is like, I understand it was an amazing comeback. I do think that was more on the Tigers than it was on the Guardians. The Guardians did enough to win. They did it with their pitching, but again, I can't watch any more games where your starting pitching gives up 2 runs and you lose. I can't. Not in the playoffs, dude. What you did in the regular season, in the same way for the Tigers. What happened in the regular season doesn't matter anymore. You collapsed. Yep. What you did in the regular season doesn't matter. It's the playoffs. You've got to come up clutch. And at the end of the day, I watched an entire team of quitters out there. I watched an entire team that wasn't interested in looking at anything other than I'm swinging really hard. They didn't look at scouting. They didn't try to fight off pitches like they've done all year. There's one thing the Guardians have done. It's fight off pitches, fight off pitches, fight off pitches. And I watched an entire team of people just looking for the selfish home run. That's it. That was all I saw. The only player out there today who did anything other than swing for the fences was Austin Hedges, who walked 2 times against Skubal. He was the only one. Everybody else was just swinging. So, Stephen Vogt, you lost this game. So, it is time for you to either be a manager of the year or not. So, get your team ready. Tell John Kenzie Noel to pack his bags and go back to Venezuela for the summer and figure out your swing, because your swing is broken. And if you don't figure out your swing, you're not going to be a Major League Baseball player anymore. Like, he has to go to one of the summer leagues and actually go play. And stop trying. There's more hits other than home runs. You are useless as just a power hitter because you don't make enough contact. You're not Kyle Schwarber, who bats .220 but hits 40 home runs. You have 11 on the year at 140. Like, you have to go figure out your swing this summer. Go play the Venezuelan Summer League. Go play, I don't care if it's the Arizona Fall League, like whatever it is. You got to go play in one of these other leagues and go figure out your swing and work with some coaches, or you're not going to be a part of this team. And I'm leaning on not part of this team because he has lived his career on 1 home run, and that's it. Same thing for Manzardo. Manzardo had a great July and a good beginning of August. The last month and a half, he's striking out at an unprecedented rate. Figure it out. There's too many young players in this organization you're holding up. You're a first baseman. We have first baseman. CJ Kafis plays first base. If you're not going to figure it out, we're going to give other people time. So figure it out. But right now, you don't have time to worry about it. You got to play tomorrow. We need good Bybee tomorrow, and we need to hit balls out of the infield. He did hit again, and I'm just tired of watching all these players that, remember that 1 home run he hit? Yeah, it was a year ago. you got to do something. And this is not to take away. I mean, this game was won because Tarek Skubal was on the mound. Tarek Skubal won that game. He is the player of the game, no doubt, without a doubt in my mind. But at the end of the day, bro, you can't put out that lineup. And I don't know why in the 8th inning, after John Kenzie Noel has already grounded out and struck out and looked lost on all of them, that Stephen Vogt looked at him and went, he's the right guy to go against Tarek Skubal again. Cutscene, swung at a fastball didn't swing at the fastball down the middle, swung at a slider in the other batter's box, and swung at a changeup that bounced. That's a managerial error. But I hope you enjoyed your champagne the last 2 nights, celebrating your division win and celebrating your playoff qualification. You just are going to have to dig out of another hole. And by the way, I would just like to point out, you've basically lost 3 or 4 games. I'm glad that you got a hit by pitch to get into the playoffs, but you lost that game. That was a loss. I'm glad that you technically won, but the Rangers quit in that game. It is game 2 tomorrow, 1:08 Eastern Time, first pitch. It's going to be Casey Mize for the Tigers going up against Tanner Bybee for the Guardians. Opportunity by the wayside. No team in this era of the wild card has ever won after losing game 1. Guardians looking to become the first, but then again, Guardians also no team had ever come back from down 15.5 games in the division to win it. So, gotta get back up tomorrow. Got 24 hours to figure it out. But if I see John Kenzie Noel on that field, I don't care that they came back. Stephen Vogt should be fired. Should absolutely be fired. You cannot put him out there. It's my only requirement. Anybody else, I don't care. I don't care. If you want to put Jonathan Rodriguez out there, I don't know why. He didn't do anything today to show that he deserves to be out there. In fact, he cost a run. But you cannot put a sub 500, a 480 OPS. Javi Baez was a 600 OPS last year and got sent to AAA. You can't put him out there. Appreciate everybody tuned in. I'd say it was fun, but I hate my team. That's what I got. We will be back live. So tomorrow, we are going to be live early. I think 10 a.m. Eastern is the goal. I'll be honest, 100% honest. It depends on when I get to my daughter to daycare. If she wakes up early, like she has been most of the time, it'll be 10 a.m. Today was a day that she woke up late. So I didn't get her there till 9:45, so it won't be 10 then, but it'll be when I get home. But we're going to do our random rebuild of college football tomorrow. We're in week 7 with SMU using the Air Force playbook. And then we got some PGA at between 11 and 11:30 with Fendler. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to boot up, hop in cord, and then the Guardians game will start, and that's when I have a coronary. So good for me. Shout out to everybody who joined us on TikTok. It's our first time live on TikTok. We'll be live every time that we do this. We'll be on live. Obviously, we'll have the game. We just did this today because we're just doing a watch along. But like tomorrow, we'll be live on TikTok with our gameplay. So don't miss out. Shout out to everybody tuning in on Twitch. D-Box, McDuggets. I got Crook, B. Johnsy. Shout out to everybody. Mech. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Everybody have a safe and wonderful rest of your Tuesday. And I'll catch you tomorrow right here on GameSpot Sports.